Going on, everybody?
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a good
It's your
chatter
boy, Binks.
and don't be a piece.
So excited to be here with you today.
Binks, 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 Binks.
Woohoo! First, more like third, man. What up, Moogs? What up, Band King? What up, Gamer?
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, 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 Binks. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Can't say band in
Welcome
this
to
channel.
the stream. I hope you like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna clap some cheeks. Now be a
be able
good
to say band in
chatter
this channel.
and don't be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
Best theme song? I would hope so. I don't know if anyone else has a theme song.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks,
I do have some advice for you.
Binks, Binks, Binks. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks, 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 Binks.
You're just trying to ban people for no reason. For being here before you.
Binks,
The audacity.
Binks, 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 Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, like and subscribe. Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks, like and subscribe.
Ow, ow! What up, everyone? Welcome the frick in. A little drunk with power, maybe. It might be the sitch. It might be the sitch. Welcome the frick in, everyone. It's your boy Binks. Super excited to have you with me here today. We're gonna be playing some dude, I kind of just like I was trying a couple of other things. You want a Prime sub on mobile? I believe when you hit the subscribe button, there should be a toggle, but they keep changing mobile stuff around. It gets a bit wild. So it could be different from the last time I did it. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a good day here today. It's a Wednesday. I like a new Thanos. It's awesome. I was saying yesterday it might be the coolest card they've ever released. I'm trying to think of a card that's even cooler that they've released, and I don't know if there is one. I think it legitimately might just be the coolest card they've ever released. Shout out to Second Dinner, man. Anyway, Thanos started blast. I was thinking about ways to play new Thanos. And this concept came to me. I used to like the idea of Wiccan Surfer. You basically just play Quicksilver Domino, bunch of Surfer 3-drops. And then you play Wiccan, and then you can kind of like make some things happen. But the problem would always happen with this is that after you'd Wiccan, even on turn 6, you'd only have 8 energy. But now with Thanos that can discount your hand, Psylocke that can discount your hand, I feel like it's a bit more. There's a bit more to it. Yearn for the Karen Page. I do like the squeaky squeakies. Cannot tell a lie there. Every time I've played Karen Page, she's a bit better at 4-6. Just doesn't feel like she's worth a deck slot. But as always, I'm open to being wrong. I try to be. But I think that there's going to be something here. I feel like this is going to feel really powerful. I really like this little package of Mercury Cannonball abs. Being able to do 2 cannonballs is kind of repulsive. Crystal's here just because like we want more cards in hand for the Thanos reductions. Gives us more opportunities to get quick draws on Jane and on Psylocke. I feel like there's quite a few good things we got going here. Pre-recorded? Probably not. Maybe though. I don't have any Mercury variants, huh? I also just don't like the... I mean, I guess if you're just doing Quicksilver Domino, it's a bit more targeted. Like, I would always get pissed off when I kind of needed the buffs to land somewhere and then they don't. Am I using the Jane variant? Isn't that the Jane variant? Am I crazy? Or is that the base? They both look really cool.
Mastery.
I guess you're right. Alright, we'll use the I paid for this variant. Why not?
This is everybody's a big fan.
Happy Frontier Gaming for you and yours as well. Almost 3 years. How exciting. I don't have a single Mercury variant. Oh, I mean, that's beautiful. Give me that.
Mastery.
Whoa, that's a 6 Celine. Fortunately, I do also have the serving See You Next Tuesday Celine. quite like the serving See You Next Tuesday, Celine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that's a pretty card right there. That is a pretty card right there. Bro, I still haven't used my antique gold. That looks sick, no? I'm fucking sending it, dude. It looks really good. Honest, Thanos is the most fun card released in a while. I mean, I don't know. Sinister 6 just got released, right? Like Sinister 6, like they're on a pretty crazy run, man. Sinister 6 is also a very fun, very unique card. They're in a kind of legendary run right now, man. That just looks really nice. Oh, I finally got a Wiccan variant. That's right. I need a better abs mans. Stinks because I think the season is loaded with the good stuff. Rest of the season is kind of mad. I mean, what is the good stuff that you're considering? Just the Thanos or like the Psylocke? I feel like the Psylocke is also very good. The Jane is fine. Well, I guess I haven't really played with the Jane, so I don't have much of an opinion on it. I guess the Jane is pretty nuts. Like when you quick draw her, she has 12 power. Well, metallic kind of cool. Tone pretty mid. Pick one more swing. Got her and Grandmaster. Grandmastering it even that good? I guess if it's quick draw, it's an 8 power play. But that's a bit hard to guarantee. Sure, it's solid though. I like the gold glimmer. Oil metallic gold glimmer. I feel like we just stick this out. Seems good.
Mastery.
All right, let's lock in here. Ricker, didn't mean to do that. See how it feels. Maybe we want Venus in here for chance. You should change the name to Quickdraw. I don't mind it. I like Gunsling and Surfer though. I feel like it comes off the tongue a bit better. Tough. Go here.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? It's a great question. Oof, 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 oof. I think we don't get too much value out of Jane, unfortunately. It's like if we hit their cards that are Zombie Galactic cards, it doesn't really matter. Oh, they're Sinister 6 cards. They're not Zombie Galactic cards. Opponent has 6 energy. They're probably playing Galactus Middle, if I had to guess. But we'll still do this to get the Raft card, even though it kills my cards. Let's play Thanos here. So if they complete the Galactus, we should kill it. And then next turn we can Cannonball as well. Bang. Now the problem is going to be if they have problem is going to be if they have the spell or null, because now we don't have priority. Bit unfortunate. Yeah, the infusion is tough. We've done that a little bit better. Just hard because you have to like think about Cosmo and stuff like that too. Maybe just passing was correct. Hard to say. Never, yeah, the fastball doesn't make any sense. I agree. Probably just had the 2 extra energy and felt like they needed to play it. Done it before too.
Right on time.
The true dominoes. True. Not going anywhere, Nightcrawler. You're stuck in here with me, bro. You're stuck in here with me. Janler. It does suck having to copy this Quicksilver, but whatever. I guess it'll get buffed up, hopefully, from this Jane. Why would you Flames of Faltine there? Oh, in case I played anything in Hala. But then you'd be letting me destroy negative power cards anyway. That's
Clear for takeoff.
it's whatever. Wiccan is interesting. It's got to be Thanos, though. Problem is, I can't play anything alongside the Thanos. I can't play any extra cards next turn, then. But I can't anyway. Oh yeah, Wiccan's also not active. Yeah, look at that. The decision's actually really easy.
Snap.
What? I thought my Quicksilver got extra power. Oh, it got lock-heated. Makes perfect sense. Decent chance this loses. Overcommitted right.
Power must be controlled.
Well played. Got baited right there pretty bad. No blink. Blink be good for her. Thanos has a set order, but the order is kind of bad. Yeah, it always reduces then draws for whatever reason. I don't know how intentional that was. Two cannonball.
Always lucky.
We haven't had a single, like, actual Wiccan game, so this will be a lot more showing of how the deck actually runs. Might have to play Surfer, though, which would feel quite bad. Rock Crystal feels much better. I don't think we get the quick draw trigger, though. Drawing the reducing seems even more broken. It would make the card better for sure, but it's it just doesn't make sense, like why it would go the other way, I guess. I mean, it's Thanos' Resolver. He should be able to choose, have it go however he wants, you know? Type shit. Don't judge me, bro. Psylocke or Thanos here? I feel like we Psylocke. Then next turn we could play like Surfer, like Mercury Cannonball Surfer. At which point we're not going to need any brood triggers. And kind of keep this a bit more under wraps. I have 8 energy, so we can go move Mercury right, Cannonball right, brood left, Surfer mid. Something like that. He's pretty strong. Could get Moby-eyed though, or we can just win immediately. That's true. That's true. You can keep the lane open for Thanos. It's a good point. Haven't played in like a year, but want to get back. Is now a good time? Every time's a good time to get back, man. Best time was yesterday. Second best time's today. What card should you prioritize? Whatever card looks fun, man. Video games should be fun maxed. So whichever card you watch people play and you're like, man, that looks like a really fun thing to play. Play that. IMO. Okay, we're gonna have Wiccan active again. Hello, pizza. Fully load up the gun here. This is a nice little tech for quick draw triggers. You get things like pizza slices, and you play them on quick draw cards. Repeat the quick draw effects. So all cards of the cutscene at the beginning dox themselves now. Seen the Cowboy Thanos pop up when only the opponent has him. Yeah, it's pretty common. Is it me of Doc Ock is broken, not putting card on top? You're probably shuffling the deck, I would imagine. Probably the problem that you're having, I would guess. Get everything but +3 power on this Thanos. I said both our 5+ drops in hand with Psylocke. Don't judge me, bro. Okay, probably not even worth going for left here. Just push our power elsewhere. The next turn's probably, it's either top deck Thanos or Jane Thanos, both of which are pretty good. Good call, not going left. So quick draw will give me +3 power. Pretty good. Probably do want to play it. Get another domino. Bang bang. Like this seems to make sense. Very nice. Thanos left. We would get another Quicksilver. I'd rather have a 6-power domino. You can also move Thanos out of middle and not clog middle, you know? Same thing. Okay, getting Wiccan online feels really good. I feel like every game we've had Wiccan, we win easily. Every game we don't have Wiccan, it's a massive struggle.
Always lucky.
Ooh. Judged. It would help Karen Page? Probably not. Can run it though, for sure. Is allowed. -2 on the multiple mana is actually very relevant here. If I want to go Wiccan. Bit unfortunate we don't have Mercury. Mercury would really help us here. Go for right. Oh, we don't have the shot. We don't have the shot, huh? Don't have the shots. We have movable copy. Copying the Jane is pretty good. Alright, so let's go middle. Put ourselves up for next turn. Oh, it's the... Wait, what? Lowest cost. Okay, so that one's lowest cost. Throw your rock, I suppose. Chatbots in here or something else? Each triggering intentional? Sure. Unsure. Yeah, I was thinking about Venus. Venus would make quite a bit of sense. You beat 28 middle. Plus 8 plus 6. You do. You win. Very nice. I guess that makes more sense for the symbiote. Crazy thing is it wasn't even close.
Victory.
Elite Marshmallow, I need to know what you're saying. Lol, the chatbots in here is something else. Are you implying that other chatters are chatbots? Because I'm very confused as to what you mean. I'm very interested. Dwight Schrute. Played Dwight Schrute earlier. Made several chat GPT spots. People do be making some NPC comments sometimes. People who say the word, people who call their people NPCs, act more like NPCs than anyone else. Hot take. No, Abzan does not copy Thanos shots.
What are the odds?
Gun is not loaded, I'm afraid. Non-loaded gun. I feel captures all the time. Thank you for discounting my cannonball very slightly. Thank you for very modestly discounting my cannonball. Okay, I actually don't know if this will work. So Absorbing Man will copy this ability. Will it copy the quick draw? I think it will. But I guess we'll find out. Let's copy the whole text.
Opponent snap.
Yeah, I bet you would. Leave Marshmallow, I know you're still in here. Please answer my question. Does copy the quick draw effect. Good to know. This top deck is Thanos, probably. Fine. Guess we go with Brood. I don't love it. Do have Prio here. Go for this play. And get casseroled. Casseroled, I'm afraid. Yeah, if Absorbed Man was quick drawn, if he would re-trigger Psylocke's quick draw if he copied it. The answer is yes.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Captain Sacrifice. Thank you so very much for the tier 1. Darn. Still feel like this deck kind of lives and dies off of getting Wiccan. But maybe there's a few adjustments we can make. Because obviously with Quick Draw Domino, it's very hard to guarantee you're going to have any specific cards. Maybe the Mercury Cannonball thing is incorrect.
Always lucky.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Yo, Fresh Prince. Thank you so very much for the Primerino. Not only helping support the channel for free with Twitch Prime,
Hype train.
but activating a Hype Train, baby.
Hype train.
Get
Hype
your
train.
bits out.
Hype
Get
train.
your dang old subs out. It's Hype Train time. Yes, it is.
It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train. It's a hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Subs. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Subs. Hype train.
Oh, we got
Hype
everybody's a
train.
Binks fan.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Judge.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Bits. Sub. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train
Judged again.
time.
Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. It's a hype train. Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
Train time. Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, cause it's hype train
I could play Surfer alongside this.
Hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Bits, subs. Bits, subs. It's a hype train.
Okay. Going nowhere, Hydra Bob. You're going nowhere. Luke Wilson, thank you so much for the Prime. Davey Broy, thank you so much for the Prime. Chocolate Rain, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. We go one more.
Hype train.
I know we can. Virus, I'm gonna lose left.
Hype train. Hype train.
I was just making shit up.
It's a hype train. Subs. Hype train.
They
It's a
absolutely
hype-
should have played
hype-
Crystal
hype-
second
hype
round.
train.
Unless they were
It's a
trying to
hype-
draw a
hype-
specific
hype-
card out of their
hype
deck. If they're trying to draw a specific card out of their deck. But it was at the end of the game, right? Yeah, it was at the end of the game.
Hype train. Hype train.
That was 10 power and virus, but it wasn't.
It's a hype.
You can't just say something will happen and then be wrong and then change what you meant.
Subs. Hype train.
I guess you
Hype
can,
train.
but you shouldn't.
Hype train. It's a hype.
You do whatever you want, I
hype-
suppose.
Hype train.
No, you're right. You're right. I was just imagining in my head a reason why it would make sense to play Crystal first. More than anything.
Subs. It's a hype train.
Let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Pretty good.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train.
Crystal is
Hype train.
bad.
Hype train. It's a hype.
Well, if they had just made the exact play that I made up in my head, that I have no way of knowing whether or not was possible because I don't know their hand.
Bits. Subs.
You could just say you're wrong.
Train,
Okay.
train time.
It's really good for you, I promise.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. Hype train. It's a hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Bits. Subs. Bits. Subs. It's a hype train.
That was the only way I could stop Galactus. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it was the only way I could stop Galactus. How are they planning on winning here? Am I crazy? Ah, that's how. Played. Okay. Yeah, they did have access to all the cards in their deck. I should have thought about that a little bit. I had knowledge they had all the cards in their deck. You're clear on the bullet mechanic. I assume the drum emptied after shooting, but I just saw all the shots double with Wong. Wait, I don't think that works. Am I crazy? Does. Shots on reveal, I'm aware. But you can't abs man it, which is also an on reveal. You can Wong it because it's still emptying the shots while the Wong is there. That makes sense. I just assumed that none of it worked. What is a different turn? Sometimes. Sometimes it's not. I think if you Odin and did it at the same time, it wouldn't work. But I guess that makes sense that you can Wong it. I don't think it's about the turn. I think it's all in like one. I think it's all during the on reveal trigger rather than just one turn. Thank you for the free card draw. Yeah, one action. Yeah. Good way of saying it. More you know, though. I had no idea. Unfortunate we've missed a lot of our Thanos triggers. I'm gonna click the Cobra, bro. You're active, right? Your effect is so subtle compared to the quick draw stuff. Rude. Take another Wiccan here. I love locking him down mid. This is huge. Ouch. Still love locking them down mid. Until lie there. So Cannonball would be minus 12. They go to 9. Only 3 net points. We'd still need quite a bit more there to win. To also play Thanos. Try it. Nice.
Victory.
Up and glorious Batman. Yo, GG's Ginger Kid. All right, Joe, to get through Mid-Ad Brave. To once again, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Just notice the infinity space bullet doesn't make it so you can't be stopped from moving. Yeah, why would it? Oh, I guess because the blue infinity stone says you can't... Does that say stop from playing or moving anywhere? I think it does, right? For seemingly no reason. No, it doesn't say moving anymore. Did it ever say moving? I also think that Thanos is too strong, probably. Used to say that. It feels like it's better than every other 5-drop in the game. We got a bot. Try our best to stay behind. Play everything left, I
Always
guess.
lucky.
Thanos made Snap fun again? I disagree. I think that Snap was always fun. I do think it's a very fun card. Might be a bit overtuned. Overtuned Season Pass card will be nerfed at the beginning of next month. What else is new?
I want the throne.
That is a bit more of a recency thing for sure. This year has had a lot of very, very powerful season pass cards. I feel like it's intentional. I also agree. I don't think it doesn't feel too bad to play against. It just seems like pound for pound, it's just better than every other 5-drop in the whole game. Like even in a deck that you're not like focused on it, it's just like better than any other 5-drop usually. And then when you do focus on it, it's even stronger. Actually good. We wanted that to happen. No snappies, huh? Yeah, Sheila and Star-Lord were both crazy strong for sure. Star-Lord was overrated. You're high as hell, dude. You're actually so unbelievably high, it's crazy. Well, after the nerf? Yeah, of course, man. What are you talking about? Are you fucking... What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I am Iron Man.
Just after the first nerf, though? Ah, man. I'm gonna give you a hard nah on that one. Thanks for not snapping back, by the way, opponent. I also don't think it's like crazy too strong by any means. I certainly agree with that. I think that it is a bit overtuned.
Victory.
I just need, like, it's probably actually, unlike all the other ones, it probably actually does just need a small base stat reduction. No, apparently the only way to reshoot the bullets is with Wong, which I didn't even know until someone told me today. But it's because it's still going through the on reveal trigger. It will work. Or you know what? You know what's happening? It's not firing twice. And someone mentioned this. It's firing all the shots. It's doing a double effect for all the shots, as opposed to firing through the holster twice, correct? Like it does all of them sequentially twice. Because that even makes more sense than what I was thinking. So I was like, why would it be able to shoot all the bullets twice? But it's shooting... It's not going through and shooting the bullets through twice. It's shooting each bullet twice. Or getting double the effect from each bullet, I guess is a way you can think about it. Which is slightly different. Soul shot's the best shot. Soul is the one that kills. Yeah, Soul is really strong. You have just Wong and then you do it, then you get 3 Wongs and then you have a triple Wong lane for the next turn. That's pretty baller. I actually quite like that. That's pretty fucking sick, man. You judging me, bro. This is annoying. What do I got? I don't have hard copy. I don't have +3 power. That's fine. Okay, if they have Thanos, they play it left every time. Is the call out I'm gonna make. That means they don't have Thanos, most likely. They just Grandmastered Cable. I can't. Opponent is Prio here. You don't want to get sunlorded? Ah, you won't get sunlorded. It doesn't even like promote toxic gameplay loops. You have full information as to like what it could. Yeah, I don't think it's. I feel like people just. I don't know. People are just like, oh, I don't want him to get sunlorded. Like they. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't think about it like that ever, I guess. I think it's weird. I think it's surprising to think about it like that, even. How I would say it. Hope SD can see it that way. They have, like, the best balancing team of any game. People talk about fucking SD's balance team like it's, like, does shit bad fucking ever. Like, it's... I don't understand, man. I don't get it. They've only kneecapped season pass cards when they needed to. I don't know, man. People confuse me. What's a new feature they were teasing this month? I believe if I was allowed to tell you, they would have told you. Alrighty. Tell us if it's worth being really hyped for. What the hell is wrong with chat today, man? Wait, I did draw a domino there? A domino will always force herself to be drawn. She can't get drawn turn 2. Yeah, that's just incorrect. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do
Everybody's
here.
a Binks fan.
Like that, maybe? Baru Ghost! Thank you very much for the 15 months. This simply never works, but it's fine. Should surely be leaving here. Wait, why would I do that? 7 energy. This actually has a chance of winning. Wait, do I even get there? Yeah, I do. Not a good chance of winning for the record. Ouch. I think it'll destroy the card, but yeah, I really think that it's like, because every time, like with Shu Lao and with Star-Lord, right? They've tried to just fix it by lowering the base stats a little bit. And then it doesn't work, and then they just like concede, and then they actually make the card not broken. I think they'll just do the same thing. But this time, just the base stats will be fine. Got obliterated because Thanos shot your Doom 2099. Yeah, once you see that red shot get loaded, you have to be ever vigilant. Try and stop that. I think there's really an elegant Thanos nerf. I think it's just base power. Probably needs the base power cut a little bit. He's chilling, man. And he's chilling. Oh, this is a bot. I'm not. At least a card that you can always draw in 3. Please no. Maybe I should have played left here. But bots sometimes cheat on games like this. That's kind of scary, man. Don't cheat, bro. Roar!
Victory.
Yeah, you probably need to like lower its base stats by 1 and then like maybe change like this by 1 or something. Like I don't think you have to do very much to get it more in line. I also think it's fine for this card to just be one of the best cards in the game for a little bit. Like, really cool card. It's also weird because like the stats on cards are very hard to get any read on until like a week after the season starts because stole Dexter's idea of blinking to Thanos. First one to think of that. Having a deck that just sole focuses on blinking to Thanos is pretty interesting.
Always lucky.
No, I didn't really do keto to cut weight. I appreciate it though. Keto helped me a little bit at the beginning, but it didn't have near the impact that it did originally when I first did keto many moons ago. The card draw. I feel like this might be Thanos. Alright, this might be Galactus. Feel. But this should stop Galactus. Kill the Psylocke. Yellow do again. Draw a card. So I should order this better. Deck doesn't have too much disruption. But maybe the cannonball can help us out. Also might mess them up if they try and Jubilee or do something. Abs for Psylocke dump. We don't really have the space to do that, do we? Guess I should play Jane second in case I want to do that instead of Cannonball. I think Silex is cope. It's fine. You have bad opinions. No one's stopping you. Hope you didn't want to have that re-trigger a bunch of times. That would be really unfortunate. Target. Still lose? Just like he drew it up. Do we lose if that goes left? This goes left. 8-point swing. Tie middle. Lose left by 4, win right by 5. We would have won by 1 point. Sick. I lose mid? Yeah. No, do I? No, it's a tie. -6, 8-point swing. Right? It was -5. Was I -5? Why would it be -3 plus 8? They wouldn't have the scorpion there. Be -6 plus 8, right?
What are the odds?
From flipping left? Yeah, but it'd be -6 because they wouldn't have the scorpion there. Oh, were those there? Were those there? That's the whole point! That's the whole goddamn point, is that if the scorpion went left, but... Telling me I'm wrong. Shit. Yeah, I was debating if the scorpion had landed middle or left. You're out of your element, but... I have so much energy next turn, man. I'm not gonna know what the hell to do with it. I wonder if a lot of people playing like Quicksilver, Domino, Wiccan stuff could ever potentially result in people playing quicksand. Oh, Absman. I could have Absman on the Mercury. It was actually maybe a better play. We're going nowhere. 50-50 to top deck Thanos here. We do have Absman last. Oh, if we kill the Brute, it won't work. I do want to stop Galactus, potentially. Do I? I don't know. Two Mercuries? Going nowhere. Crazy thing is we don't even really have to cannonball middle, right? Probably should though. Vibes purposes, I suppose.
Victory.
Yeah, well, either way, I could have just Absman whatever was middle if something else was. Salaman! Hi, buddy. Being a very good boy, in case you're wondering. I know you were. I know you were. What about Jane Abs? I wanted to look out for right just in case there was something to do there, so I like the Surfer putting us to 10. Right lane. Maybe more with the Jane trigger. Mercury replacement? You could cut Mercury Cannonball and try something else. But this deck is definitely built, like if you cut Mercury, you want to cut Cannonball, and you definitely can. It might even be better.
Right
Not
on
100%
time.
sure. Craziest thing is that there's literally no way of knowing. Weirdly, I'll just do this so I can Wicken next turn and maybe get a better quick draw trigger. I'm always Wickening next turn. Double Venus, double Fire, double your desire type shit. So hopefully we find Mercury here in these two draws. Hello. Have to try and start killing these as fast as possible. Oh, come on, baby. Give me the twofer. Give me the twofer. Come on. You know you want to. Oh! Be gone! Be gone with them. Be gone with them. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful and delightful. Their deck is so much worse when they don't have these giant Venuses. Probably just this, right? They go for it. Kind of surprising. Could pay off. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, that was so sad. Oh, that was so unbelievably sad.
Victory.
Prodigy nothing. You will prodigy nothing and you will like it, rural janitor. You will prodigy nothing. Oh man, get obliterated. Yes! GG's. God damn it, that was satisfying, man. Hermit's Juror. Did they say their name wrong? They would lose even if they did? I don't know. They were going to Prodigy the Surfer. It was going to be kind of scary. Yeah, I'll give you the deck. I might make some changes to it, but very fun. I tell you what, the fact that you immediately did exclamation point list makes me not want to do it, but I will because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. How come it didn't add the Surfer into it? I don't even think that'll work. Oh, we'll just call it Slingin'? Gunslingin'? Oh, that works. That's right.
Always lucky.
So true. I don't love having to play Brood here, so hopefully we draw a 3. Doing a beautiful 3 at that. Okay. So this will fully charge up our gun. Should give us prio. Might give us prio. They play the Sinister 6 here. And we have prio. We should be able to stop their combo with Cannonball. Crystal first to get extra discounts.
Opponent snapped.
Alrighty then. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. So the win condition here is usually they play fastball special on this and then they res it somewhere else. But if we kill it first, then they can't fastball special it. Snap back. Just C-ball it but not kill it? No, I think it's better to kill it, right? Because if I just C-ball it, then there's like weird situations where their reses the 6-power wave. And then we lose 2 lanes somehow. Some way, I think.
Oh, snap.
I like snapping back though. There are routes this loses, but I like our odds here. So we take out the Sinister Six, just making their fastball special suck ass. And then they can res and win 1 lane. You could do that all you want. You need to win 2 lanes to win the game.
Victory.
Required. Win 2 lanes. I say janitor instead of juror. Sometimes I get my J. Technically, you can win 1 game lane and still win the game. You can't lose 2 lanes and win the game, though. I know that's right. The cheeky play was to cannonball right and then go for the Thanos soul shot. That would be sick. No lies detected there.
Right on time.
On time indeed. So now we get 2 draws to hopefully find Jane or Crystal. I don't mind either. Well, I guess I'm playing Crystal. This card is. Just Jane. I'd like to see a Jane. Winning. Correct. Oh, Jane. Mary Jane is in my... We'll go Mercury Middle. If they play any kind of like movable card there, we'll have them locked down. I got a gun in my hand, but the gun won't cock. My fingers on the trigger, but the trigger seemed locked. And I can't stop staring at the tick-tock clock. And even if I would never give up. I just put in my glove. Can't believe I'm down with my song unsung. And if and when I die, won't you carry me along? 'Cause I never get to heaven if I'm singing a song. I've been singing a lot of Streetlight recently. We do this into Thanos left. Hopefully it's just the Strange sitting around there. I think it's just specifically the revolver round is just making me think of that song. And then once I start singing the song, I have to sing the rest of it. I guess I don't have the copy stone. The copy stone would be really nice here for left. I'm almost thinking now that I just don't do that. I hope to get copy stone and then just reduce the cost of all the cards in my hand by like 1,000,000 points. Lowest cost card here. So it'll always copy the Horde. I mean, we could cannonball it. for sure. But don't we want it to absorb more if we're gonna do? The problem is we might not have prio. I still didn't get the fucking copier, man. Here's the copier. I think we win with copying the horde, and I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of want to do it. Now, if they play Soulstone, then the Thanos lives against Cannonball, which sucks. But maybe they don't, you know? Why did... Oh, I had to play Surfer first. Oh, I'm an idiot. I might have lost for that. Lost. I deserve that. I deserve that, fortunately. Cannon the Supreme, I really wanted to copy the Horde, okay? And for whatever reason, I thought that Surfer was my quick draw card that would let me copy the Horde, and it wasn't. I had to play Jane, not Surfer. But I don't think I could. I would have had to just readjust my play. I'm aware that I made the play that was probably wrong. But I really wanted to copy the Horde. We also, to be fair, we would also have won if I think that would have copied eaten any other card except for the Horde, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I think any other card except for the Horde we would have won.
What are the odds?
Now, is it my fault that I was trying to make a play that was worse, but just because I thought it would be kind of cool to copy the Horde? Even though I didn't get the bullet to copy the Horde? Yes. That's on me. I'll take personal responsibility for that. It's really sad Dr. Octopus is so bad. Seemed like a fun card. Why do you think it's bad? Okay, so this gets everything but power? A little annoying. But I still think we shoot this middle. Yeah, there's a couple things I'm thinking about with the new Doc Ock card. I think the... I think one thing I'm kind of excited about with it is one thing I tried to do with it was try it with 6 plus 12. Need a little bit more there. Let's do this. Can't play there. I don't like that then. Mind this. Well, one thing that I think might be interesting to try and do with the card is pairing it with Jubilee on the final turn. Because if you play the Doc Ock and Jubilee on the final turn, then you guarantee that you pull the card from your hand out. I tried that a little bit in practice because I was thinking about doing that for the stream today. It seems a little bit overcooked. Just a thought, but you could have made another Mercury there. Could have made another Mercury there. Oh, with the Thanos. Yeah. I think it was fine. I think having the flexibility is a little better. But I thought that could be kind of interesting to use it as like a tool to be able to play more expensive cards in your hand. But the problem with that is that it's a 2 cards, 6 power combo, and you could just play the card instead. I don't know if that's actually like good, but it is something that I thought about. Oh, that's right. Wish it was Grandmaster every time you had it in your hand. And Grandmaster was probably better in that specific deck for sure. Doesn't mean the card is bad just because you put the wrong card in the deck, I guess. The card might be bad. I don't get me wrong, but I think a card like that, just saying it's bad after 4 hours is probably just not like I guess smart if you want to try and make use of cards. I don't know how else to say it. Productive, I guess, yeah. I did have Foom in the deck for sure, yeah. Yeah, when they're more quick, 100%. Like, Red Wolf. Red Wolf would be pretty good with it. Because it adds cards into your... It seems like it's built more for like something like Red Wolf. Certainly agree on that. Let's just go for this. If we die, we die. It's fine. He dies. He dies. Okay, so we killed our Nico. I don't know if we have the copy stone on Thanos, do we? We do have the copy stone on Thanos. Cracked, man. Copy stone here is insane. The shoot stone also crazy, for the record. Thanos. This is awkward. This could go wrong in a million ways, but seems okay. Heading for all lanes pretty well. Probably lose though. Potentially like a million demons. Well played. Mercury, I really wish I had you in my hand last game. Been really beneficial. We did stop them from juggernauting me though. Oh, there's that. Does also suck. I had swapped at the very last second where I was playing the crystal and where I was playing the abs, man. Would have won the other way. But that game, or that turn, had a lot of question marks. Pizza, pizza. So we'll have a fully loaded gun here. Gain a stopping your opening hand every time. Ah, it's not that big of a deal.
What are the odds?
What happens? Alright, so I'd actually rather take the card draw here. Then we could just use this on a different one. Played 9 total energy. How about last game? Yeah, they played Thanos. Thanos reduces the cost of all cards in your hand by 1. Probably how they made that work. Be my guess. I had to make one. So Thanos is going to be fully loaded here, like the nachos. Or like Herbie. Whatever's your pleasure. Hopefully you find Wiccan. 40% chance to draw him here. Oh, they messed up. Wait. Rude. Very rude. Just give up on the Wiccan here, I suppose. Get a Super Jane. Judged, I'm afraid. They play Thanos this turn. I think middle is maybe most likely. Then again, they can move it, I think. I haven't seen if they had the blue or not. Been really nice if we had Mercury down earlier, but not much we could do about that. Bang. Perfectly placed Mercury there. Both stop the Grandmaster from retriggering and stop the Thanos from moving. Yeah, she put in work there. All right, Chara, take it 3 minute ad break. Don't see how you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Yeah, the other thing about the this card is that it is basically meant to be a quick draw recycler. So the only 2 quick draw cards we have right now is Psylocke and the Jane. So I think with Red Wolf coming, I think with all 3 of those, you should be in a pretty good position. That's a really cool looking Electra. Oh, I love the death too. Dude, death at the beach, upset, and holding an umbrella is kind of fire, man. This is pretty nice too. But the death is so good, man. That's really good. Any adjustments we want to make on the deck? I actually quite like it. We're going to go into YouTube mode for a little bit. Yeah, the emote's pretty good. All right, chat, we're going to try some YouTube mode here. Trope, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Wiccan is not going to be online, but in an Elysium game, it doesn't matter too terribly much, I would imagine. With getting Crystal down next turn, hopefully we stop this Tarantula, but it's pretty likely they'll have a 6 power plus card. I guess we'll see. I do think Crystal is one of the biggest cards we'll be able to play, so might as well just get that out of the way now. Even though we lose a quick draw trigger here, we should be able to get our Thanos nice and souped up. But I also think that playing here fast might also help us shut down the tarantula, hopefully. And look at this, it actually might be stopping the tarantula this turn. That would be really great.
I'm Spider-Man.
Is this like an Aurora deck with tarantula? I've never really thought about doing that. It's quite interesting. Man, would have been really nice to hit that buff on the Brood. Cannot tell a lie there. Brood is sometimes kind of hard to play out for quick draw reasons, but so is Surfer. There's a few cards that causes a bit of a rift in that regard. I like playing the Mercury middle here. It does kind of suck because it would be nice to fill up the raft with the Mercury so we can move it, but I think that just stopping their movement right now is pretty nice. It also will kind of hold them off from being able to play their next turn potentially. But in general, whenever I can stop a Sam from growing and just like lock up one of their lanes with Mercury, it just tends to feel like the right play. But how much are we going to focus on this raft? That really becomes the biggest question. I quite like going Cannonball here and then using the Absorbing Man next turn to Cannonball something else perchance. Do we like this? Do we like this? Debatable. Could also try and use Brood on Absman, but again, that just seems like it'll take up too much of my space. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be super worth it to go after right. Go and pop this Samuel. Die. We'll see if they got over top of 10 here. Energy on the Marvel Boy. Double Hoo-Yas, man. So Thanos will get another trigger, but we won't then be able to use the Cannonball. Let's just do this.
Opponent snapped.
I think we just go for this now. We're either going to hit the Spider-Man, which wouldn't be too bad, or we'll hit the Prodigy, both of which are pretty nice. Opponent snaps, we should maybe be leaving here, but I don't think we're in the worst position possible. Brood now, I just don't want to fill one of my lanes, right? If we Brood now, we have to fill one of our lanes, and then we don't have Surfer to be able to follow it up. Really like the idea of that. Pretty much any card we top deck will be able to play alongside the Thanos if we want to. I think that axing one of our lanes is probably actively quite bad. They Shang-Chi nothing. Well, Shang-Chi nothing and you will like it. So now we just have to figure out how to get on top of, or over top of this, because they can't move anything anywhere. And then I guess we have to consider if they'll Aurora or not, which we don't really, like, know. But we're going to get quite a few points from this Thanos. I think we just go Jane Thanos here. Call it a day. I don't know how they're going to be able to buff those other lanes, but it doesn't look like they have a way to do so. They were just trying to ping down that Shang like nobody's freaking business. Not too shabby. GG's to our opponent. GG's. Nicely played there. Very good game. Very, very solid game. Listed at 90s. Hopefully once again in the 90s we'll be bot free. We have been relatively bot free today. I think we've only had 2. It's much nicer to play when you're bot free. Huv, welcome to the stream, Huv. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle with which we find ourselves. We have Crystal in hand, which is going to be nice to help us try and find our Wiccan.
What are the odds?
We have the pizzas, which will allow us to fully fully get our Quickdraw Thanos set up. It did allow them also to win the Abbey, but there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. I might be down to just play the Surfer in an empty lane and then maybe try and Thanos it later if that's what we have to do if we don't draw another 3. We don't. So yeah, we'll just do this and then we'll aim to Thanos that at a later point. Hopefully to get some additional value. Because we are going to be fully loaded in the chamber here. Very, very nice. The pizza slice interaction with quick draw is it's pretty cool. Pretty cool how you can utilize it. Fully loaded up Thanos here. We see an Electro come down from the opponent. Electro and nothing tends to make me think about Galactus. Probably. So I think we can just go with this Brood right because we're going to be playing the Thanos middle. And then we should be pretty set up to try and finish things off. We'll have Mercury Cannonball available to us. We should be able to get over top of like Thanos or anything like that. We see a War Machine come down. Opponent does have priority there. If they do play the Thanos, we will, if they do play Galactus, we will get Galactus here. But we'll just kind of have to tank that. We'll go ahead and play the Thanos here. Fully loaded Thanos at that. If they just play like a big card middle, like if they play like an Infinite, then we're going to murder the crap out of it, which is exciting. Don't want to play into Genosha because we would obviously kill off our Brood. We see a Dragon Lord come down pulling a Infinite. Unfortunately, we won't be able to kill that Infinite. We will kill the Dragon Lord though, which in turn will hit their... in turn, we'll stop them from getting Galactus triggers, which is nice. Cannot complain about that. And then, how do we finish here? I don't mind Thanos right with Mercury Cannonball middle. I feel like that's very hard to beat, right? They would need 15 points over on the right. We know their Galactus hasn't grown at all. We could also go Thanos left with Mercury Cannonball middle, forcing them to fight for 2 lanes. But Ebony Maw is always a consideration. That's kind of tough to deal with. Could also go like Jane Foster Absorbing Man, but I definitely think that we want to Mercury Cannonball this Infinite. I think we do. I think that we do. Question is just where does the Thanos go? I kind of like right. We'll go with right here, and then we'll go Mercury Cannonball, blast their Infinite. And if they go Zola here, I tell you what, if this is a Zola, I will let you have 2 more rocks. You can have 2 more rocks if that's what you want. You can take the rocks. You can take the rocks. You can have 2 of them. I'll let you have the 2 rocks. GG's, Hub. GG's. Easy games. Love to see it. Well played. Well played. Yummy, 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 yummy. Are people playing ramp today? Because Psylocke's a pretty good ramp card, I guess. My guess. Why did they Zola 2 rocks? Are they stupid? Trying to figure that out. No way of knowing. Daniel, welcome to the stream. We've played 3 games in we've played 3 games in YouTube mode. In 2 of those games, we've had a turn 1 location that stops our Wiccan, but I'm telling you what, apparently it's probably going to happen to our opponent as well, so not too shabby. We could go with Psylocke here, or we could just keep the Thanos nice and loaded up. I think that keeping the Thanos loaded up is probably going to be what we want to do.
Right on time.
Psylocke would just hit the Thanos. We could play it early, but like, what's the point of playing a Thanos early when it doesn't do anything? What's the point of playing it early if it doesn't do anything? I ask you this. I ask you this very simple question. The point is, I don't know. I don't know if there is a point. Dude, we top deck here. We should be able to play everything except for Cannonball. Not that we'd really want to play like Absman. But we'll go ahead and get our Wiccan down here. Does not give us any extra points, notably.
Opponent snapped.
But it will give us a quick draw trigger, is what we're looking for. And then, yeah, a few things we can think about here. My opponent also played a card. Okay, so they played Jane. I've been judged, I'm afraid. The judgment is palpable. Get a crystal. So Thanos is going to get some power. It's going to draw us a card and reduce. I feel like the Thanos is worth it. We can ping down this Jane Foster so they can't Thanos it later. We can't move it. Isn't ideal. But we won't copy the Wiccan and we won't be able to move ourselves. But yeah, let's just play this out over here on the right. I think it's fine. They could just play their Thanos there and get an extra copy of it. Get some more judgment going. But we'll ping down one of them. That's for dang sure. Man, that was a crazy sound. And then only turn 5, so we still have plenty of time. I think next turn we're probably going to want to like Surfer Ebbsman Crystal. Sounds like a pretty good setup. So if that's the case, or we could obviously play like Cannonball. We can even Cannonball Abs if we wanted to. Let's go Jane Mercury and then just kind of like get a lay of the land and figure it out from there. I guess we want to play Mercury first. We wouldn't mind the triggers there. Thanos comes over to the right. See, Grandmaster on the Jane. They're judging us. They're judging us prodigiously, I will say. I will say this. Is that the right word to use in this situation? I do not know. There's literally no way of me knowing this. But you've been judged now too. How do you feel about that? How does it feel being judged yourself? How does it feel being judged yourself, I ask you this? So with 7 energy here, I think that Mercury Cannonball just makes a bit too much sense to pass up. Then what do we do with the rest of our energy? It becomes the main question. We could just Crystal Right. It would keep us up by 12 rights. Seems somewhat powerful. Let's try that. We could lose for sure if they get more points there. See a Juggernaut go middle. I don't know if it's enough to win. 11-point swing. We tie maybe? Do indeed. Do we win tiebreaker? We don't. It's not close. We'll play to our opponent. If we had played Surfer there, we still lose. Rough. Rough. Yeah, I don't think there was anything that we could have done to win there. We just needed our judges to hit just a hair better. We could have got a win. We'll play to our opponent. GG's. It's been on Jane might have been better than Crystal. Could I afford that? If I could afford that, you're probably right. I had 7. Abs was 3. Yeah. Yeah, it also would have won. Good calls. It likely would have won. There's a chance it could have lost, but... Hello! Welcome to the stream. Is it hollow or hold? The D's, the O's look too similar. Many people have said this. We even had someone change their Twitch name because of it. Hello. Hello to you as well, hollow or hold. No one knows what your name actually is. It's impossible to tell. Surtur. Surtur is kind of a nothing burger, I would imagine. We're going to have 2 potential quick draw cards here, and we're going to dig for our Wiccan, both of which are quite nice. The opponent opts to snap. How dare you? How dare you indeed? What do we do about that? Nothing? I mean, we're kind of doing the exact same thing. We're both playing Quicksilver and Domino left, charging up 2 shots to our gun. We're kind of just doing the same thing. Most of the time. Not always, but seems like it's probably likely. So this turn we could Crystal. We could... hopefully play a card that we can Chimichanga. Oh my gosh, Psylocke Chimichanga. How beautiful. How delightful even. This is going to get our Thanos really, really loaded up. We can even Absorbing Man last turn or next turn if we would like. We do have that option. We're nice and quick drawed out of our gourd. We have 5 bullets in the chamber. And we have a pretty nice card to hit with the Thanos if we do draw it in the next couple of turns. Opponent's going to do the same thing. Very nice. Could Absman this. I don't know if that's any good, though. I feel like we just crystal here. I guess we can crystal Surtur or Surtur crystal here. Try and get to our Thanos. Also keeps Wiccan alive if we have any inkling that we want to do that. Mobius player. Playing Mobius, the audacity. How dare you play Mobius? How dare you? You not like fun? You hate fun, perchance? I don't like going Wiccan here. I think I would opt for anything else. We could go Brood Abs. We could go... Maybe we top deck Thanos. We can go Thanos something. I guess we'll see. Bit unfortunate to get Mobius there. Opponent is a Mobius player. There's not much you can do about it. If you want to play Mobius, you're allowed to play Mobius, I'm afraid. They didn't get the gun. Kind of expecting a gun there, but kind of nice that they didn't. Fully loaded gun. Would have been really nice to have our Thanos, but we don't have options like that, unfortunately. So, are we just dead here? Probably. We have a lot of movable cards that can move all over the place. They're probably also some kind of surfer list. I had to guess. Really sucks to bottom deck Thanos here, but we really didn't have a choice in the matter. Really wish my opponent hadn't played Mobius, but that's kind of just like an always problem. It's not really like a new thing. I think we just retreat. I think it'd be nice to our cubes here.
Escaped.
Let's think about not nuxing them because they're playing Mobius, but whatever. Is that a Camp Lehigh Mobius? You put that in your deck. You put that in your deck, you make me sick. You make me sick. You make me sick. I wish you a terrible day. Wish a terrible day to all Mobius players every day. Oh, consistency, sweetheart. Look it up. Okay. Sewer system left. A bit hairy. We'll play Wiccan or Quicksilver middle just in case we get the hot location there.
Right on time.
I got the mute in. I did not get the mute and the fortunately did not get the mute paired with the issue grab. I tried to get both. I really tried to get both, but I failed. I'm gonna guess my opponent is Cerebro 3. Cerebro 3 would make a lot of sense with what we're seeing here. We'll go ahead and play Crystal over on the right. We already have our Shooty Stone, which can be really good for taking out Cerebro. They put this Bast here to protect their Luke Cage. That was actually really smart. Stops us from being able to why aren't you active? You are active, okay. I'm just getting gaslit. We'll go ahead and play the Wiccan out here, get our extra energy. We'll see what we have to do. Thanos, we want to shoot down something that's important, but they did a pretty good job with the Bast of blocking that. Wait, we want to lose right... Oh, no, they're probably going to move... Probably going to move the Nightcrawler. So we're not going to be able to lose no matter what. Opponent snaps here. I think that that's fine. We have some pretty devilish ways to annoy their Cerebro stuff that we can utilize. So I think that we're fine on that. Getting the Wiccan down is great here. They're going to boost up their Lucas and their Bast. Scarlet Witch, right? That's a little risky. Cerebro comes down middle. Right. So we're definitely going to take this shot with Thanos here. A bit unfortunate that we're missing a couple of the good stones. The reduction would have been really nice. But, yeah, I think that we just try and shoot down the Cerebro best we can. Decent chance that they play something there to stop it, but we'll see. Thank you for the second Quicksilver. Bang. Now they can still Cerebro Mystique. They can certainly still Cerebro Mystique. That is a play that they are allowed to make. How do we best stop Cerebro Mystique? I feel like if they do that, they're going to have to, like, give up on right, I feel. Could be wrong there, though. But we'll go ahead and go Jane Foster, Absorbing Man. And we'll see what we can get here. Did it only hit their cards? That's crazy, man. The first one only hitting their cards and only their front row cards is unbelievable. Now, it wouldn't have mattered anyway with this play. They were going to win no matter what. But it is kind of fucking ridiculous that that happened like that. Maybe if I knew they were going to throw right, maybe I should have went for... Oh, I should have went for left because the Luke Cage doesn't stop them. Yeah, I just made a misplay there. Unfortunate that it hit the wrong things, but I had a much better play. I need to get used to new Luke Cage a little bit better. Psylocke better than with Quickdraw? It is better when you play Psylocke with Quickdraw than without. I'm going to guess you were talking about a specific turn. That turn is passed long ago and I have no idea. Dazed! Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. Going to get Quicksilver down middle. Start making some action happen. And we do get the Abbey there. That's really nice. That's why I pushed the Quicksilver middle. It is the hot location here today while we're playing. We'll get Domino there, get a little bit of extra draw, give us some more options potentially for next turn. See Mysterio come down. This to me indicates very likely that we're facing an Aurora deck. Usually what it means. And we'll see what we get here. We get an Absorbing Man. Not particularly great. We do want to find Wiccan, so I think that we play Crystal here. Either giving us Wiccan or better odds for like a good quick draw card that we want to play. Nice to avoid the Rock Raccoon and Groot there. Mercury middle is very solid. If we don't top deck Wiccan, we top deck Wiccan. We'll play Wiccan. Very nice. And then next turn we can get down Thanos and hopefully we'll have some good action to play with it. But maybe we don't play Thanos next turn. There's a decent chance we just play Mercury to stop their Rocket Raccoon and Groot and their Spider-Man from moving. But we'll see what makes the most sense here. We get the Blue Stone. Blue Stone's great. Blue Stone's great here. And Iska come down. Okay. We have priority. We do have priority. That's pretty nice. Now they can move something here to protect the Iska, which I think is rather likely. So how can we go about that? We don't have the hand reduction with the Thanos, so it's not as important to play it this turn. Which sucks, because that kind of means our next turn is going to suck a little bit. But I think actually this turn we just punch the Iska. We punch the Iska elsewhere. Sans Mercury. Do we? Yes. Because that'll guarantee that it won't trigger. It'll knock it out of our way. Because they're definitely going to move this Spider-Man over here. What? You were just going to let the Thanos kill it? You're actually high. You're actually high for that one. I'm not going to lie. You're actually out of your mind if you were just going to let that die to my Thanos. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That's a little bit crazy. That's a little bit crazy for a fellow like me. If it were me, I would not have done that. But it was not me, as a matter of fact. They can move all sorts of cards here, which is certainly problematic. It's part of the reason why I felt a little bad to do that, but I was just so sure that they were going to defend their Iska from getting Thanos shot, and they just chose not to, which is a little nuts, in my opinion. So it really depends on how much power they can push over to the right, and it's very hard for us to tell what that is. Now, getting the extra trigger actually doesn't really matter because it would just buff our hands. I think that our play, because the Surfer doesn't matter, is probably going to be Jane right into Thanos middle and hope that it's enough. We will see. All right, so they're getting judged like crazy over on the right. See a thing first steps come down. We're probably not going to have enough. It hit only the cards on the left. What is going on, man? What is going on, dude? Why is our judgment shot so horrendous? Our judge, yeah, you deserve to die for that. Our judgment shots are so bad. I guess we got one on the right, but it just hit all the wrong cards, man. How are we supposed to play around that? I ask you, I beg of your opinion. That game really pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate playing around, I really hate playing around things that just, I don't know, man. Why wouldn't they defend their Iska, man? I guess, you know, the card's only a day old. Card's only a day old. Taquito, welcome to the stream, Taquito. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. We have a Sinister 6 deck. We've been doing pretty well at playing against Sinister 6. We need to hold the cannonball. Most of the Sinister 6 decks are playing this, like, Galactus game plan that also incorporates utilizing, should have played Quicksilver middle. I've been pretty good about that, but was not right there. Opponent snaps to try and get the Hydra Bob trigger. Seems fine. I don't mind upping the stakes of the game here too terribly much. Hopefully they don't get it, but it's obviously a 50-50 for them. If not, we'll be able to get some card draw. And I could have just avoided this by playing the Quicksilver middle, which I have been doing pretty well recently. The opponent just goes ahead and gets a little bit of free card draw there. Man, the 50-50 would have been backbreaking. The 50-50 would have been horrendous for my opponent. Okay, we'll take our quick draw trigger, but we do lose Wiccan. Kind of very upsetting that they not only won a 50-50 to draw them a card, but they won a 50-50 to not have them lose 1 power for every turn. They just double play into Superflow. All right, little freak. See a wave come down alongside a Martyr. They're definitely going to try and Galactus us. We'll have to be aware of that. We'll just play the Wiccan left. It'll stop Galactus. They don't have any buffs, I don't think. So this will stop an immediate Galactus trigger and push us ahead a bit here. Nice try. And then hopefully they play down the Sinister Six this turn so that we can get priority. We will play. We want to make sure that we're fighting for all the lanes. So we'll go ahead and play Mercury and Jane here. This will fight for all the lanes. Then wherever the Sinister is, we want to cannonball it away. Now they could immediately hit us with the fastball special. That would be a little bit unfortunate, but there's not much we could do about that. We're hoping that they hold for the final turn to do fastball special alongside the other spell. That would be ideal for us because we want to have priority going into that turn and be able to cannonball the Sinister Six away. Let's see what happens here. See a Jennifer Kale come down. We see a Luna come down. Everything's going to get soaked in. Let's see if they do fastball special alongside of it. You see the fastball special. And it hits the invisible card. Man, that was so risky by them because if I had played another card middle, I would have been able to just completely avoid that. Not too shabby there. I don't know why they retreated. They had the final turn. Maybe they just... because this pops at the beginning of the turn? I don't really know why they retreated there. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll tell you what. GG's, Cherry Taquito. GG's. Yo, Pixie Chef. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Pixie Chef enjoyers, one and all. We are in YouTube mode right now, so I'm not really paying attention to chat between during games. Trying to record some YouTube content. Oh, Adamantium Infusion. It seemed like they retreated before the turn started, but they might have bottom decked it. Maybe you're right. Maybe they saw that they didn't draw it and then immediately retreated. Could certainly be the case. Oh, wait, if you guys don't know Pixie Chef, super awesome content creator. Definitely go and check them out. Be able to break the ice cube scares them. It breaks the beginning of the turn, though. It's the last turn. You know what I mean? Advantes, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, 20 gifted subs. You absolute freaking legend. I super appreciate that. You just got a gifted sub. Please, please, please do me a huge favor and make sure to send some love directly to Advantes. Thank you. Rayma, welcome to the stream. Best of luck to you. Sorry for roping you a little bit there on turn one. Was not my intention. Was not my intention at all. I apologize. We'll go Quicksilver right. We maybe should have just went middle in case this is the Abbey. But imagine the right one was the Abbey, you know? You know? Imagine it was the right one. So losing the Abbey trigger kind of sucks. I think we should just always go middle. I think that I've worked that out and I'm trying to adjust it and it's stupid. There's no reason for me to be adjusting it. But we'll go ahead and land the domino middle here. Hope that they don't have a 2-drop. Pretty likely that they do, but maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. They do. That's fine. We'll keep our quick draw trigger going, and then we could get Psylocke down next turn. Or if we get a better top deck choice, we can do that. We could go into Thanos as well. Boy, oh boy, what a horrendous top deck with a Tillin. That's fine. Go and play Psylocke middle. Don't think that, like, maybe we should play Psylocke left there, but then they could quick draw it and then discount their whole hand, and that would feel kind of bad. There's also an argument, maybe we should have played Brood, but I don't really like the aspect of playing Brood. Playing Iron Patriot here doesn't make much sense. The card's going to get shuffled into your deck, but you know, what are you going to do? There's not much you can do about that, I'm afraid. I quite like playing Jane Foster left into Thanosing it. If we get that card, which we have no... if we get that revolver shot, which we won't know until about a few seconds from now. Okay, the Venus giving them a Jane, not super ideal, but we'll just praise, I suppose. It won't be quick drawed at least. At least it won't be quick drawn. That's always a positive to take from that. Man, that's a bit unfortunate, huh? Yeah, without the cost reduction, I think we just rip an Absorbing Man here. Because we don't have the cost reduction. If we did have the cost reduction, then we would probably just rip the Thanos here, but because we don't, I think we'll just take another Quickdraw Jane Foster. Call it a dang old day. Worst things that you could be playing on your turn than a 4-13, you know? Okay, 1, 2. Did every shot land on their side? Okay, at least there was one. No, there was 2 on ours. Okay. I was going to get a little bit mad if every single shot landed on their side. I'm not going to lie. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby here. Let's see how we can finish out. Poorly. We can finish out poorly, as a matter of fact. We can kill down a card, though, but I think we're just too far behind here to make an impact. Yeah, not getting the discount stone was a bit of a non-starter, unfortunately. Perfectly timed snap from the opponent as well. Very, very well timed snap by them. Got to make sure that you are in a position where you can't possibly lose before you hit the snap button. Many people have said this. They might also just be snapping for the Hydra Bob, to be fair. Be fair. Give them a bit of a benefit of the doubt type situation there. No quick draw Psylocke just feels so bad. You build your deck bad, probably. I think if you're building the deck where the Psylocke is only good when you quick draw it, not ideal. But you definitely want to make the deck built so that it's a little bit better. This deck in particular, the Psylocke doesn't feel nearly as good without it because we're only running Cannonball Thanos. But it really depends on how you deck build, I would say. Chai! Welcome to the stream, Chai. Best of luck to you on the field of battle. We gotta play Quicksilver middle. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta stop messing this up. This is gonna really upset me. Every time we don't play Quicksilver middle, it's the Abby middle. Every time. And it's my fault. It's my fault. I have to eat this. I'm the one who knows what I should be doing, and I'm choosing not to do it every time. That's fine. We'll give our opponent a card draw as a treat. Just a little bit of a card draw as a treat. Ravona comes down here. Could be looking at a Mr. Negative battle. Never what you want to see. Let's go ahead and play Mercury in the middle to get our draw, and then we'll play Wiccan next turn. Don't know really if Mercury's going to help us too terribly much, but we will see. We will see indeed. We see magic. You believe in magic. The Thanos shot could be quite nice for us. Kind of depends. Play Wiccan here over on the right. I'd rather be winning and drawing a card, I would imagine. Don't particularly want to hoard. The Symbiote Spider-Man come down. Alright, Symbiote Spider-Man. So this to me is giving Fallen One vibes. Giving Fallen One vibes. Now, unfortunately... Fortunately, there's nothing that we can do about it right now. Which is a bit shitty. We can judge the crap out of them, I suppose. I guess judging the crap out of them is the best that we can do. Hopefully hitting the Symbiote Spider-Man up to 3 times to make their Fallen One not as bad. We want to make sure we don't die to Galactus here, I guess. Make sure we don't die to Galactus. That would be kind of silly. And then, yeah, just hopefully shooting the Symbiote Spider-Man as many times as possible would be good. Or 0 times. 0 times works too. Why not? Let's just go with 0 times. 0 times seems fine. Okay, Sage comes down. We can ping down the Sage with the Thanos, which is pretty cool. We could play Brood first as well. Actually, I don't know if we like the Brood first, actually. So Brood first could potentially give us the green stone. Yeah, we actually really... we don't need the green stone that bad. Will give us green stone or yellowstone. Yellowstone we also don't need too particularly bad. think we just go with Crystal here. We'll go with Crystal and then we'll shoot down the Sage. And I think in this position we snap. I feel like in this position we snap. They probably want to symbiote the Sage. They might be trying to symbiote the they might be trying to symbiote the Thanos or the hammer. At which point this won't help us too terribly much, but yeah, like the position we found ourselves in. Just really, really solid spot. Pretty funny to not hit the symbiote Spider-Man a single time. But GG's, GG's. Your deck has 2 targets, ... Shut up, Truck Monster. Come on, man. Trying to slowly breed you into a good chatter. Not doing very well.
This just in.
Dead Poop! Welcome to the stream, Dead Poop. Best of luck to you in the field of battle. We're going to play Quicksilver middle. We're going to play the Quicksilver middle. Just in case the Abby ends up middle. Is the play to be making. And then hopefully, if it does land there, if not, we can just go Domino right. Pretty sure they're just going to land the Domino on top of this Quicksilver. I'd be really surprised if they did anything differently. So it should put us in a position to win it. If this is the Abby, I believe we did the math at one point. I believe it's a 25% chance that this is the Abby. I think. Could be wrong. I'm often wrong. I'm often wrong. Many people are saying this. Camp Lehigh, which gives us Luna. I don't particularly need Luna, but I tell you what I particularly need would be a fully loaded quick-drawed Psylocke. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. A full hit here. Lots of cards potentially. Draxus jumps over to the left. How dare you? How dare you indeed? We will get our Wiccan down this turn. Next turn, probably we're going to be playing Crystal. With that full discount, it's almost like we weirdly don't even need the Wiccan, but we probably want it. Kind of tough, because we can also play the Mercury left, but I think we just play the Wiccan. I feel like we can put ourselves in a position where we just get in a lot of trouble if we don't just get this Wiccan down this turn. Opponent gets a Psylocke trigger in. Let's see what we can do here. Getting the Mercury down seems like something we want to do. Man, do we ever just Crystal Absman the Crystal? So that we can make sure that we get access to Cannonball and Thanos? I think we're going to do that. It's a little crazy, but it might just be crazy enough to work. We don't have to play the Quicksilver down here. We're only going to be drawing 2 cards. And, I mean, they're going to have a massive Galactus. That's the biggest problem that we are facing right now. Is our opponent just having a enormous Galactus first steps. But this gives us 3 draws. So we're going to get some combination of Jane Foster, Thanos, Cannonball, Surfer, all the cards that we really want to have a chance to win. So I feel like we're putting ourselves into a pretty nice position to make something happen here. It's a fully loaded Thanos at that. A fully loaded Thanos. The most dangerous type of Thanos, they're saying. I guess we did have to play the Quicksilver. It would appear that we needed to play the Quicksilver there. That is okay, though. So we will go... Fully loaded Thanos will be very strong and kill the smallest card. But the Drax could jump to it afterwards. They have a bit of discounts from the Psylocke. I don't think they have that terrifying of a setup. I think we just go Thanos left into a Jane Foster middle is going to give us the best chance of winning. Maybe we go Jane Foster right? Potentially we go Jane Foster right here, actually, to beat this speed. Let's go Jane Foster right. We definitely should have played the Quicksilver. No reason not to play the Quicksilver there. Man, that's very upsetting. No reason not to play the Quicksilver there. We might have just lost because of it. Okay, we need to get 2 judgment hits middle to win. Unless the Storm isn't active. It actually looks like the Storm might not be active. Jane! For once in your life, Jane. For once in your life, Jane. Please. Alrighty then, baby. Thank you so much, Jane. My absolute freaking queen, dude. My absolute freaking queen. GG's to our opponent. GG's. Not playing the Quicksilver there was real bad. Real bad. Almost lost as a joke. Yukon Husky for life. Welcome to the stream. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. We'll go ahead and play Quicksilver middle just in case the Abbey lands middle. Have a nice shot at being able to get to it. We see White Palace. Opponent's going to get a Thanos that has 2 bullets in the chamber. It has Blue Stone and Copy Stone.
Right on time.
Very important to recognize that. We'll go ahead and get Domino down over on the right. We got a copy of an Infinite. Real, true, and based. Everything in my mind is telling me to go Psylocke, pass Infinite. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Psylocke, pass Infinite. It might not be correct, but everything in my mind is telling me to do this. So I must oblige. I simply must oblige. We will pass. Then we will play Infinite on the right. It's a big card. Now, my opponent obviously runs it in their decks. They probably have some kind of War Machine type situation to play it a little bit easier. They're going to go Jubilee Right. Jubilee Right seems bold. Bold to be sure. We see the Thanos come down. This is their Thanos. This is their Thanos, I'm guessing. We'll go and play the Infinite over on the right. As was the plan the whole freaking time. See a War Machine come down here, but I tell you what, we're going to play a dang old Infinite. Big, scary Infinite it is. Also getting us priority, which is really, really nice here. And how do we best go about this? I think Jane Surfer makes the most sense. Thanos would get us an extra copy of the Domino, which isn't that good. It does have the double Power Stone, so it would be a 13 power play. It's the only card I can play is the biggest problem there. So we'll just go Jane Surfer. I'm pretty sure this gets over the top of them playing their own Infinite. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna let it fly. I told you what. Get judged. Get judged again. Go Surfer number 1. And I tell you what, we'll go Surfer number 2. Don't land left, please. It landed left. We win anyway. Let's go, dude. Very, very nicely done. Yeah, sometimes you just have to make the dumb play. Sometimes the dumb play, it just stares you in the eyes. And you could either choose to walk away from that dumb play and play something that makes more sense, or make the dumb play and then win a 50-50 and then win the game easily, as a matter of fact. As you just saw there, GG's to our opponent. GG's. Copy of Thanos would have done nothing. I mean, it would have been 13 power, which is a lot. But wouldn't have gotten the board spread that we got with the other 2 cards. Definitely better to make the play that we made, though. Agreed. Agreed for sure. Elite! Welcome to the stream, Elite. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. We'll go ahead and put 1 round in the dang old chamber. So we have both the ones that buff our Thanos. Not exactly what you're looking for. Alrighty then. Wonderful. Go ahead and play Quicksilver on the right. That was so rude. That was so rude of the game to do that to me. Honestly, how dare you, game? How dare you indeed. Well, we did get the Abby down, which is, I mean, it's something for sure. I don't know what card draw will actually help us win, but maybe a well-timed cannonball. If they play like a small card somewhere that's smaller than Quicksilver, perchance, maybe we have something there. I doubt it, but we could. There's, you know, it's not impossible. Certainly not impossible. We see a symbiote Spider-Man come down, huh? Not sure what to think of the symbiote Spider-Man, to be honest with you, but I tell you what, getting another Wiccan sounds pretty good. Getting a movable Thanos sounds pretty good. We could even get the one-shot, one-kill shot. That could be cool. The other thing we would want to do is maybe Mercury cannonball this, but I think we're chilling. The other problem here is that if they are a Galactus deck, they will 100% just win by Galactusing us. Which sucks a lot. I think they are a Thanos deck. I think that we're gonna get punked here if we don't just leave right now. I think we get punked here if we don't leave right now. Chat, I'm gonna leave this to you. Should we hope that they're gonna take an extra turn and cannonball something and hope that it lands middle so that they can't Galactus us next turn? Or should we just leave? YOLO stay. All right. This is on you, chat, for the record. This one is on you. All right. 2 magics it is. 2 magics it is. Now, here's the other problem, is that there is a chance there's still Galactus, and because it didn't land middle, we're still just going to get Galactus here. There's assuredly a chance that that is the case. But it's not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. I think the best play is probably Jane Foster Absman. Not very good, but it's kind of good enough. They don't play Galactus. They do not play Galactus. See a Tombstone? And an Infusler? Not quite enough! Wow, dude. Quicksilver into Space Throne? On turn 1, still win the game. How delightful. How absolutely delightful that was. GG's, Elite. GG's. There is technically a world where we would have won middle. It would have taken a lot of Nimrod hits and a lot of Quicksilver hits. I should probably take some alliance missions. I think I've taken none. I'm mogging on cubes though, except for Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain, you're going crazy mode. They had Galactus, but they knew to never Galactus Binks. Ooh. Look at that. Destiny will arrive. That's a great point. Rainbow Erisham, welcome to the stream. Not playing Erisham, you absolute liar. We'll play Quicksilver middle. Hope that we get the Abby to land there. Fingers crossed. We will see. We have blue stone and orange stone. That is kill stone and move stone. Valhalla. Okay, we'll play the domino on the right again, hoping for the Abbey to land there. Opponent might be a bit privy to this and preload for the Abbey, but we'll see. Valhalla is really nice if we can find our Wiccan. Obviously pretty disgusting there. Go and get the domino down. We get the red stone. So left lane would be really nice to find something to copy. We see Sinister London come down there. That is not ideal for our opponent by any means, I would say. We'll go in and get Mercury set up there, I think. And then probably Snap. I feel like having 2 spots taken up in Sinister London immediately is really bad. Go ahead and hit the Snap button. Probably going to be aiming to end of game Thanos there, I would imagine. But maybe we'll do it a bit sooner. It'll kind of depend. Also, if we find Cannonball, we'll probably want to do that. But they say no, sir. We are done with that game. Probably a smart decision. I told you what. GG's, Rainbow Aeroshem. GG's. All right, Jared, take it through mid-ad break. Don't see how you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. Doing so, of course, by clicking that subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. You might have a dang Prime sub, you don't even know it. And if you do, Jeffrey Bezos is laughing at you. Jeffrey Bezos is laughing at you directly in your face. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Hello, sorry for the delay. Babysitting a pork roast right now. It is looking very good. I'm gonna have some delicious tacos later tonight. I'm very excited about it. Ah, you used to follow me now, okay? How much for the follow? Mr. Sumata, welcome to the stream. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle, which we find ourselves. We're going to go ahead and load one in the chamber, I think. We're going to go ahead and load one in the dang old chamber. See a mosh pit come down. I tell you what, man, I don't mind trying to murder this Hydra Bob. Let's go ahead and hit the snap button. I think that we're in an okay position to snap. It's not like a great position to snap by any means, but taking a 50-50 to kill a Hydra Bob. Can't complain about that too terribly much. And the opponent immediately retreats. Look at that. Terrified of the potential. Love to see it. Mortified of the potential even. Kind of look at that as the snap giving you like a 2-point advantage, kind of. Or maybe more if they're like an Aurora deck. Ashford! Welcome to the stream, Ashford. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. We got the blue stone locked in on our Thanos. See what else we have to shoot with. Greenstone. Greenstone is really good. Pretty much, I feel like anytime you get Greenstone, you want to be ideally pushing out Thanos early. If you don't have the Greenstone, he's often better to hold until a little bit later. So we can get some pretty cool setup stuff here. We could set up a double Wiccan if we want to. Might be a bit overcooked. And we have to still get the Wiccan. We still have to get the copy stone. We'll see. We'll just go and judge the crap out of our opponents. We'll make them feel quite judged indeed. Bang, bang, bang. And then, yeah, I think we just situate this this Wiccan over here on the left. Now, again, we don't have the copy stone for it, but we do have the Reducer. And we have some card draw associated with it. I don't think it's too bad. Opponent also plays down their Wiccan. How terrifying. Pretty scary stuff, I tells you what. We don't have the shot either, man. The shot would go pretty hard here. We could go like Psylocke Thanos. Make both these cost 3, but then I don't even think that that's that good. I think we just play the Thanos left. At the very least, we can just move it to somewhere else. We need to. If we need to, see the Master Mold come in. I do think we're going to have to move this Thanos, or we have to win middle. I guess winning middle is the other thing that we could do. If we win middle, it is an 8-point swing on this Thanos here, and we can go with Mercury Cannonball to get that done, alongside a Sentinel to make it even stronger. Opponent has priority here, so if they just play a giant card middle to try and win, we should be in a fine spot. And then, yeah, 8-point swing on the Crown City should be enough for us to be able to take this. We're either killing off this Wiccan, or if they play anything bigger, we're killing that off. So I think that top to bottom, we should be in a pretty good spot. If they play out the Thanos, we're going to kill that. We're basically just killing everything is the thing. They can't really Juggernaut here. I guess they could, but it seems a little crazy. Oh my gosh! What a gamer, what a play. Very, very smart play. Very smart play by them. Not many people are good at recognizing how that 8-point swing works. Yo, GG's, Ashford. That was a really smart play. I was just complimenting you. Iron Cake. Welcome to the stream, Iron Cake. Best of luck to you here on the field of battle. See a Space Stone come down early. Get a little bullet in the chamber. We see a Quicksilver come down early. Get a little bullet in the chamber. Shabby here. So we have the Copy Stone and the +3 Stone, both of which are pretty solid. Being able to move that Mercury over to the left is quite nice. We do want to try, hopefully get the Blue Stone on our Thanos. Be quite beneficial for us. Okay, opponent plays 2 cards right, so they're going to be locked in if this is the Abbey to take it from us. Never mind. Never mind, it's the Quantum Tunnel. We'll go ahead and get a Domino in the chamber. We'll flip this into something better, hopefully. That'll work. Hit all 3 of your cards, type B. Now, we have the Wiccan set up. I do think we want this Mercury. And then, next turn we'll play the Wiccan. Our Thanos isn't great. Our Thanos isn't that good. Man, I don't know where we're going to play this Thanos. It's kind of awkward. Kind of awkward where we want to play it. Really going to depend here. The Strange Supreme is awfully scary as well. We might want to cannonball that like just directly next turn. We'll see. We'll go ahead and play the Wiccan. I don't mind playing it over on the right. We get Brood Surfer Domino. I don't love it though. We'll play it here. We could play the Thanos, right? I guess to get another copy of Jane isn't the worst thing we could get. It's just not very good. It's not bad. It's just not good, I suppose. Okay, Cosmo coming down. That's really good for us to have that off the field. So I think that we do want a Thanos here. The question is where? We don't really have many buffs on. I kind of want a Thanos right to just get another Jane. It discounts our hands. We'll have 8. This will be 4, 2. I gotta play it right. I don't think it's correct, but oh, wait, no. There's a freaking Cosmo there. There's a freaking Cosmo there. What are you doing? Okay, so let's think about this a little bit more. Let's take some time here. Maybe we just cannonball this turn. No, I want the cost reduction. We'll move the Mercury and we'll Thanos and get another dangled Quicksilver and figure it out later. It's not very strong, but it kind of, again, just hits strong enough levels that I feel pretty okay about. It makes that lane pretty tough for them to get over top of. Honestly, it gives us priority so that we can play Cannonball, which is kind of crazy. I wasn't exactly expecting that, but I will take it. So I think we go Cannonball right, Domino left, Cannonball left. Look at that! Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well played to our opponent. Yeah, that Strange Supreme, not long for this world. I think that they kind of saw it coming with the Mercury coming over there. GG's to our opponent. GG's. Iron Cake sounds bad. Good point. Honestly. Does sound kind of bad. Certainly doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound great. I run Quicksilver Domino. Only in Wiccan decks, of course. It's especially good today with the Abbey. Let's play some dang old high voltage. Maybe a band. Good they got rid of Gambit Horseman of Death. I feel like all the quick draw cards are pretty good. God damn it. Here you are. I feel like all the quick draw cards will be good in high voltage. Wiccan, as always, is really good in high voltage. Also want to play. Gotta play Ramatat. Maybe go Wong Ramatat stuff. That sounds fun. Other good on reveals we could have. Zola. Zola's good. Zola's a good shout. We want a Cosmo. Flop's not too shabby. Oh, wait, we want Isan Cobra. Overdrive, you get a bunch of cards, right? Yeah. Unsounded on reveal. I'm gonna say, did they remove Isan from the game and no one told me? Cobra boy. Sexiest looking Cobra in the whole game, man. Crazy there's two just elite variants for Cobra. This one's so good too. And then here's some other small, medium-sized stuff. I guess just to Absman, right? Absman makes a lot of sense. This is Cobra's game mode, through and through. No lies detected there. Ugh. Nowhere to put the opponent's deck. Not covering the chimichangas. Maybe just hide it for high voltage. I think covering the chimichangas would be more annoying. The chamber nice and loaded up. Cobra Fastos. Fastos, Toxin Fastos, Toxin Fastos, Toxin Fastos. Wongler. With the Wong Aries. Hold. Yes! Yes! Huge, man. Huge. The gases. Infinite energy just dropped. Do this, I might as well do this.
Wakanda forever.
I think we got it. Thank you for the Changa. Thank you for the Changa. There's 4 turns, huh? Tell you what, that's something I should have known. Definitely should have known that. Cannot tell a lie. I was just assuming there were 3 turns. I'm going to be very honest with you. Order? This is the right order, right? If I get yellow jacket buffs, then I get copies of it. Game easy life.
Victory.
Then the other consideration for order is hitting their weakest card. I don't know. Still won, didn't matter. Well, I mean, I think that, I mean, it's always important to, okay, we got to remember the tech. Got to remember the tech here. Heck is you put a... That change it on this? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. It doesn't work! The tech doesn't work, man! Like on 1 feels pretty good. Love a Psylocke on 1, yes we do. I think it is correct to play Thanos first, or play the Jane first like I did. I thought about it for a little bit. Pretty sure it's right. Could be wrong, of course. There. I doubt the Horde will be charged, right? Probably not. See, my opponent's cooking up something. You never know. Would have preferred that to go right to guarantee priority, but fine. He bets hits the lowest card. Thanos destroys that card. Yeah, but if the buff hits my yellow jacket, I get another yellow jacket. Right? It's not so straightforward. Wait, should we triple Sandman next turn as a joke? Ooh, you do get the Wong triggers because the copy happens so quickly. Even the virus is techno-organic. What the heck? Freaking cheater, man. Apocalypse is making it very sandy. Very sandy indeed. I doubt my opponent can play more than one card. It would have to be two very small cards. I think losing a 1 and 6 to 1 and 3 to 1 and 3. Rare air right there. Don't copy the Aurora. Yes. Triple Sandman.
Victory.
Loki looked like Thor, no homo. Thank you. You could be a little gay as a treat. You don't have to withhold yourself like that.
Epic.
Matches with a snap? I can't do that, man. I can't freaking do that. I think that as far as Marvel characters go, I feel like I look most like if Star-Lord and Thor had a child. I feel like I'm kind of like right in between Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth on ladder.
Escaped.
Can you imagine inventing tech to stop yourself from doing that, and then the next limited time mode they release doesn't work with it? Pissing me off, dude. Pissing me the frick off. There's Jeff. Pull the weakest. All right, I like getting a shit ton of quick draw triggers. The place is so good, thank you. Appreciate that. You can listen to yourself at exclamation point playlist, and 100% of the songs are DMCA free. Thank you for the Wiccan. Did they have Wiccan that turn and chose not to play it? That seems incorrect. Now we can even... try and stop their Wiccan. Cool. The weakest might get cold here, but that's probably fine. Hopefully they play Wiccan middle. Makes the most sense to play middle, I would say. Let's, they played their whole hand. A Wiccan, though. Grapple arrow. Weakest are going to be cold, but it's going to cold my acid arrow, which is great.
Great power comes.
After they move it, of course. Rude! Something like this, I guess. I don't think the Wiccan will be active. I don't think.
All hail Hydra!
All hail Hydra.
Behold my mighty hand.
You hit every fucking card? Good call, Grandmastering that into the Cosmo lane. Ah, we'll just even out the scores. Hopefully it's okay.
Such is my judgment.
I wouldn't really do the math here. Son of a bitch. Bit of an unfortunate draw, I would say. Gotta remember to keep a lane open for Zola. Yeah. Okay, turn 3. No prio. So we could just Jane here. Judge the shit out of their cards, whatever they play. Baron Mortar, you're going to be judged. Babu, you're going to be judged. Twice. Twice at that. Really light on the energy this game. Let's keep... Let's keep our Wiccan online. I haven't played Ramatut in some time, man. Just giving us all sorts of energy. Inch moving around. Sarah. Sarah's probably good in this game mode. No lies detected there. Wiccan. I feel like you don't want to commit the Isan yet. Just play Karen. And I don't think we want to commit the Cosmo either. We'll just do this. Shuri. Red Skull. An active Wiccan. Squeaky, squeaky. Cobra, we gotta talk, man. You've been really pissing me off, Cobra. The second game in a row I've drawn you on 4. Baron Mortar is broken in this game. Be 12 plus 3, it's not enough. You have to win every other lane. Rage. Those. I didn't even think about the 4 to the left. That could be relevant.
Who they dig up this time?
Tiny baby card. Little baby tiny card. Little card. Little baby card. Little card. Little baby card. I'm gonna die to the 4 to the left? Probably. Yeah, okay, dude. That was like the worst way that could have possibly happened. That was like the worst possible way 4 cards could have moved to the left. Now, did I play around it? No. So, like, there's some personal responsibility to be had there. No doubt about that. Will Dinosaur Loki go to this game mode? I don't know. I feel like I never have cards in my hand at the end. But maybe I'm just bad. Always a chance that's the case. Wamp, wamp, wamp. Whiffler, dude. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Wamp, wamp, wamp. I want to give them a Cobra. I do want to give them a Ramatut, though. I definitely want to give them a Ramatut, at all possible. Setting up to hopefully get Zola. Or Click Cobra, Zola Cobra, Double Click Cobra. calling it the best play of all time. Thank you, Fastos. Motherfucker. I wonder if that'll dissuade them from playing it. What just happened? I do wonder. First you don't succeed, try again, as they say. I tell you what, I know for a fact we're doing Ramatut again. I know that's right. It did not dissuade them from Ramatutting again. Love to see it. The more Ramatuts, the better, honestly. No!
Assemble.
I guess I could have made the Frankie Nova bigger, but it didn't really matter because they're all getting transformed anyway.
I want the throne.
He's on. I'm kind of crazy here. Da-da-da-da-dum. Two destroyers already? How delightful.
Wakanda forever.
Rude. Card sucked ass, bro.
Victory.
I don't think that's a bug, Chocolate Rain. I think that was a decision that they made. Because in the first iteration of this, there was like one 7-drop and one 8-drop. And if they didn't make a cap at 6, they would always become the same cards. I think that's more of a feature than anything. Now, should they change it? Now that that's not the case, maybe. There's still only 2 8s. I don't know what, if this gets like fully overcharged, does it like do multiple times? I do not know. This is a bot, by the way. Means we're going to play as many Ramatuts as humanly possible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an intentional choice by the dev team. Sinister Tutler. Enjoy your Ramatut, you piece. My opponent just Modok their hand as a joke. Maybe not as a joke. Those are all good cards to Modok. What's Thanos do for me? He can move, he gets stronger. Those are good things. Sold. Look at this debris tombstone play. Fucking next level, dude. Missed getting the Cobra down, unfortunately. Good. Yeah, but I'm guessing they just are playing a normal discard deck. Quite silly to see.
Wakanda forever.
Kind of forever, by the way. Kind of forgot that was going to happen, as is tradition. Just kidding, I did that on purpose and I'm fucking smart as shit.
Victory.
Oh yeah. The fact that they drew all the cards without the thing. No, I see what you're saying.
Epic. Legendary.
Yummy. And for us. When the Isle is silent. For Wiccan and Zola, it's pretty good. Might be too much energy, but rather have too much than not enough, you know? I feel like this is one of the few game modes Iska's not as good, but I guess if you can play it on one, it's pretty good, huh?
Cut off one head, two more.
More shadow tickets, please. Okay, now here's the question. If we can land... We can land a Thanos on the Zola. I'm gonna play that first, in case it transformed. We could land a Thanos on the Zola. It was pretty dummy. We do have a bit too much energy here. Pretty unlikely that we draw it, but if we do, oh baby. Squeaky. Now, will it even be good if we do it? Probably not, but again, it's more of a vibes-based situation than anything, I would say. All these cards are kind of ass, unfortunately. Oh, also Wong is on Isle of Silence. Anyone else notice that? Notice that Wong was on Isle of Silence there. Just me. Just yes. Just me. See? For whatever reason, it's not really that good. It's very good, unfortunately. Squeaky.
It's clobbering time.
Is indeed clobbering time thing. Maybe I shouldn't have set it up that the Iska would trigger and I have no way of winning. That's probably wrong. See? All right, chat, take a 3-minute ad break. Everyone's going to pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking that subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes.
This is what we do. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Glumshanks. So much Glumshanks. The Primarino, appreciate it. My opponent's name is Xanax. Four energy, no prio. No prio is a little annoying. Hate playing out Cosmo here. Oh, whatever. My Molman! How dare you? Clever reference to he could use a Xanax. We want the shooter. It's fine. It's not bad at all, actually. Really like the shooty stone? No shooty stone, huh? Oh, shooty stone. Let's set up a triple Zola. I feel like we'd be high not to do that, huh? I feel like we'd be insane not to set up a triple Zola. And then we could make it so that the blob is fort. Fuck you, dude! Honestly, it's fine. It's very annoying. Still didn't get the shooty stone, man. Give him a second. Yo, thank you.
What a game!
I did tell Cozy to ping me in chat. Yes. Thank you, Dexter. I will get this back in the next 15 minutes. Just a middleman. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at anyone, for the record. But I did make sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, dang it. I did make sure to tell him that I was going to be streaming and to ping me in chat. But I'm guessing that's why you're here. Thank you, Dex. All right, let's play our last game here. I have some random stuff to take care of. I super appreciate it, my man. Hope you've been well. I'm ladder. I'm a fucking ladder, aren't I? God damn it, I'm on ladder.
Escaped.
Dude, I'm so mad that I worked out that great tech for Grand Arena where you could I worked out that tech for Grand Arena where you could set your active ladder deck to an incomplete deck so you couldn't accidentally queue, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. I really want to play the Zombie Sentry, but you know, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He's fine. It's fine. Yummy, 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 yummy. Even the dimension is dark. A few different things here. Can we just play the Thanos? We can do the Black Panther Absman stuff later. Close your eyes. Or duck. Pretty crazy.
Wakanda forever.
Kind of forever, by the way. Mana Monstro.
Wakanda forever.
Grandmaster's 114. Monstro's only a measly 1-9. The decision makes itself. What a measly 1-9. Plus now the monster is free. How about that? If we want it to be, or we could play motherfucking Rama Tut. Honestly, the decision just kind of makes itself, doesn't it? How do you not play the Rama Tut, man? We love a good Tutler. Yes, we do.
I see the way.
Best timed all ever. Why is he still loading shots? Super Scroll, you make me sick. Whoa. Whoa. Never in my life have I seen someone Mystique a Mojo. Whoa. Played. All right, chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We're going to send you over to Gregor. We love Gregor. Yes, we do. We love Gregor. How about you? I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thanks for hanging out all. See you later or see you at another time. Goodbye.